Hello everybody, it looks like we are live. Welcome to Montezuma. Just sitting here. I've just, how'd that happen? Just finished starting up and setting up. Wildlife Drive is closed, we're not going there, but I parked here to get everything situated. The visitor center is still closed. So things aren't quite up and running here yet, but we are up and running. And we're gonna look around here. I'm hoping to see a lot today, but you never know. It is 31 degrees. I don't know how you describe this. At least partly sunny. And quite honestly, I don't want it any sunnier than this. As I drove here, there's some Canada geese, by the way, here and there, and I did hear a white-breasted nuthatch, and I've seen some swans in the air, though I couldn't tell what kind they were. Don't know what else is here. Anyway, as I drove here, and there were times when it was quite sunny, and times when it was less so, and I would prefer to have it less so, just because it helps us to see better when we're looking, especially when we're looking over long distances. The other thing is, I saw on Cayuga Lake, I believe, 3 different, groupings of snow geese of significance. Do things a little differently in terms of my own setup to enable that, if possible. I think I see a turkey vulture in the air. I know I'm starting up a little early. It didn't seem like I made good time, but I made good time getting here, and I was able to get set up fairly quickly. So we're here and we're up and running, at least I hope we are, and let's take advantage of every minute if we can. So again, welcome to Montezuma. Today is the 7th of March, 31 degrees out there. It's not going to get all that much warmer, maybe a few degrees. Tomorrow is supposed to be warm. I did see a number of gulls in the air, by the way. Anyway, tomorrow is supposed to be, last I saw it, I haven't checked it very recently. Last I saw the forecast talking about Ithaca, I think they were talking maybe somewhere around 60 degrees tomorrow. So things should warm up quite a bit. But we're here today, and we'll see how we make out. I don't know. I had forgotten to show you 2 things that I thought were kind of interesting. One was the mixed flock of common grackles and red-winged blackbirds that I had seen before starting up last week. It was fairly interesting. And the other thing was the common raven I had seen. And I looked at the common raven video, and quite honestly, it was so badly backlit, and even when I tried to adjust things, I couldn't see that much better, and I thought, well, not quite good enough to post on YouTube. So I didn't bother. At the last moment, I changed my mind. I may still change my mind again and post it, but it was probably not that it was something to rave about, but it was probably my personal best look at a common raven, at least as far as I know. Didn't see all that many hawks on my way here. I saw a few, but not many. And actually, once I started driving, I didn't see one until I reached Ithaca. but then I've seen 2 or 3 since then. And maybe that's not surprising. Maybe it's, and I this is all speculation, of course, on my part, which I don't like to do, but it's just a wild guess, is what I'm saying. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that because there isn't that much snow on the ground, maybe the hawks are not, staying near the roads like I often see them during the winter. Just, this is similar. It's analogous to what we see at the pheasant farm, where there's less activity, or there tends to be less activity when there is no snow on the ground, and maybe the hawks are comfortable hunting elsewhere. It happened, or how it happened, but there's more snow there than here. Bird watching standpoint, I'd say I didn't have a very, an overly interesting week in terms of my own sightings and things like that. My hope is to see snow geese up here in Montezuma somewhere, and to hopefully see them well. If they're, especially if there's a large grouping of them in that area where we've been going every week and really not seeing anything, but always hopeful. And if there is a large flock there, I may have to want to do a special setup, and maybe get out of the car and deal with things a little differently than I would normally. Or a couple crows to our right. I see. Looks like there's a fair amount of water at Shockey Pool that is free of ice. And Mays Point has some areas without ice, but much of it seemed to be covered as we drove by. The nights have still been cold, and last night was no exception. So, things had a chance to freeze over a bit last night. And I don't know how cold it's going to get tonight, but like I said, it's supposed to be warm tomorrow. And that won't melt all the ice that's here, in one day, but it may help certainly. It's now sunnier than I would care for it to be. At least here it is. Like I said, I'd rather have it be a nice, bright, cloudy day than, a clear, sunny day for our purposes. When we're doing the tour, for sunglasses, and like when we're driving like this, but a sunny day is worse than a cloudy day. I guess you can even get a sunburn, for instance, on a cloudy day. I know it's possible. So anyway, I decided we'll try to hopefully see some snow geese here, if there are any snow geese around. And if so, great. If not, well, we'll move on. But we'll do that, and then maybe on the way, going back to Ithaca, I'll keep things running, and maybe we'll make the stops that I would for potential snowy owl viewing. Now, one has been reported at Saybolt Road. I haven't seen any reported for the airport, but we saw one last week at the airport, and I don't believe anyone reported that one. So it doesn't mean that no one's there, it's just that no one's reporting. But the question is, will we see snow geese here today? I don't know. I hope so. I don't see any just yet down there. No, I don't see any down there at all. Disappointing. Well, I see a few white birds on the left side of the road, but they may be gulls, not snow geese. Oh, I don't know if those are gulls up ahead or not. I'll bet they're gulls. Oh. I may see some snow geese. 1 second. I don't know. But they're very far away. Let me look with binoculars. I can't tell because they are so far away, and with this sunshine, it's like I had feared, it's interfering with our view. I think they may be swans, but I'm not positive. Let's go further here. I don't know if there's a place to get closer to them or not. Whatever these white birds are. Let me give you a quick look. Again, they're so far away, I don't know if we can have a good look or not. Oh, they might be, I think they're snow geese. Maybe, I don't know. They might not be. Whatever they are, they're very far away. Oh, you know what? I think they're not. I think they're swans. But it seems very dense for swans. Maybe they are snow geese. I think they're snow geese. Just, I can barely hear it, but I hear sound. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Some, at least some look, you know what, and maybe swans in the background. And yeah, those are snow geese. I saw some black wingtips there on the ground. So now the question is there a place to get to them, to see them better? That I don't know. What's that there on the ground? I don't know. There are now some cars parked a little ways behind me, and they're pulled over also, so I wonder if they're also bird watchers. I'll bet they are. So we're talking way out there. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras because this is not a great view no matter what we do here. So to our right, I don't see any anything. Let's go in here. I don't know if I've ever been. I think I've been here before. Oh, wait. What's that I see ahead? Are they gulls? They're probably gulls. Yeah, they're gulls. And I see, well up ahead, I see some cars pulled over, and they're probably viewing the snow geese also, if I had to guess. And this view isn't great. I'm going to continue on. Hopefully not pick up a nail in one of my tires here. Get a lot of mud on the tires. And looks like a fair amount of gull activity up ahead, to our right and left. Yeah, this is, in terms of snow geese, I'd have to say this is disappointing, and I don't know if I'm going to bother staying here. I can see some, I mean, we're just getting farther from them, so I don't think we're going to be here. We're going to move on. There's some people, but they're clearly bird watchers, almost certainly, given that they're looking through scopes and things. I think I see some pintails. Not super close, not as close as I would like them. And Canada geese and gulls, and I wonder if our time would be better spent elsewhere. I think our time would be better spent elsewhere for now. We may even come back here, but I think we're going to go on and look around. I doing? I'm playing guesses and percentages, and I don't know if there's a better place from which to view the snow geese there. I don't know if the roads go anywhere near there where the snow geese are. No idea. Not counting on it, to be honest with you. But, you know, last year we had a nice look at snow geese that were to our left in that field there, and we were able to see them for an extended period of time, large numbers, and it was wonderful. But this, at least today, they're not there. Now I see these cars that had pulled over. You can probably see them now for the moment. Yeah, they look like they're getting scopes out and things like that. I don't know if they see anything in particular from here. I don't believe this is a great spot right now. So let's... I have a feeling that we're not going to see anything at East Road, but we're going to go there and look anyway, just in case. And you know, with the snow geese, I've, at least in my experience, it's been being in the right place at the right time. There have been times when we've been, you know, driving back, or I've been driving back from Ithaca, and I've restarted the broadcast, or to Ithaca, and I've restarted the broadcast because, you know, oh, what's that? Hold on. Are those snow geese? Are they dummies? Decoys? I'll bet they're decoys. They're not moving around much. Look like decoys to me. Okay. To our right. I'm not going to bother showing them to you because they're decoys. I didn't see them on the way the first time through. Anyway, you know, last year, you know, there have been times, and I don't remember if it was last year. I don't think so. When, you know, coming back to Ithaca, you know, all of a sudden there were geese in a, you know, fairly close proximity, and they had not been there, you know, on the way to Montezuma. So you never know. Right place, right time. That's what it has to be. And you know, if my luck isn't good, well, maybe we miss everything. But obviously things have changed quite a bit since last week. As I recall, there was snow on the ground here, including on the road last week. Today, the road itself is pretty dry. Still some snow here and there. Patches here and there, and some snow piles here and there. Lots of potholes, at least I can see them now. We'll take a quick look while we're here, but that's just about it. Maybe we'll go back or look around, see if we can find another place to see them. So let me just give you a quick look with the current camera. I will say much of the water is free of ice. Quick look with this, and we'll see if it's worth switching cameras. Hold on one second here. How did this wire get so tangled? So we've got some swans down there. But you can see, instead of being covered with snow and ice, this is largely free of snow and ice. More swans. So I don't think we're going to stay here. I'm not even going to bother switching cameras. I'll take another look with binoculars, but I don't believe there's much that we want to stay here for. I missed, there are quite a few Canada geese here. I didn't realize what there are. They're not in the water, they're actually on the ground. Dry ground. Okay, let's switch cameras. I think in the car things are going to be a little shakier with the other camera today, just because of certain factors beyond my control. So you can see quite a few Canada geese are here. I thought I may have seen something different, but I'm not sure. Here's that heat shimmer. That could be, I wonder if that's a snow goose. I don't know. It's hard to tell. This is why I don't like it really sunny. Okay. Let's... Hold on. Right. That's where we just were for the snow geese. The muck flats. That's what we were just looking at. We've been going there weekly. I don't know if we're going to see anything or not. We'll see. But we were just, that highway is Route 31. And to an extent, some of the fields are visible from here. It takes us, we can't drive straight to them, but some of those fields are actually visible from here. It's just that we have to follow the roads to get there. But they're well out there in terms of our viewing from this, this location. Honestly, I've seen more snow geese today, but they were not close, out on Cayuga Lake. First two fairly large patches, which were maybe roughly 3/4 of the way across the lake from me. And then a little while later, another maybe larger patch, as large maybe as the first two together, also pretty well out there on the lake. So I believe the geese are in the area. It's just a matter of, are they going to be, Are we going to be crossing paths with them? I hope we will. Like I said, right place, right. You have to be at the right place at the right time. Now we can go back there, and we are going back there, and you never know. It could be that the geese will be arriving just then, or maybe they won't be going there at all, except for that one area that's really too distant for us to have a decent view. See, right now we're on Route 89 at this very moment, but this road that we intersect with right up here, that is 31. See the sign? And everybody who was here before has left because there's nothing to see here. And I see gulls out there. That's the only white I'm seeing, and I don't know if there's a better place to see the snow geese. I'll bet there is. I just don't know how to get there. I don't know if there is or not. I don't know. But they're out there, well out there, and I showed them to you already. Just too far out for us to have a good look. And it's not really the fault of my equipment. The problem is it's just nature, science. How things are when you're looking over long distances. Lots of pintails there. Might have been a nice look. I don't know. Snow geese are there, they're just out there. They're just too far for us to get a good look. That's the bottom line. There are a lot of people here trying to, I think, hope. Well, you know what, it looks like some of them anyway are packing up and leaving. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have luck here today. Let me just take a look with binoculars. Yeah, they're way out there and not close at all. And quite a few of them, but not close at all. I'll give you a quick look with this camera. It's hard to tell quite how many are out there, but quite a few. But they're not close. And I don't want to waste time just staring at a white blob. I'd rather give you a good look if I can. So we're going to move on. And in fact, we're going to go to some other locations here and maybe start making our way. And, unfortunately, I mean, I don't know if there's a way to go see them. If there's a viewing area, it kind of looks like they're at least partly surrounded by trees. And I don't know for certain, but I somehow think that all those people there, if they knew how to see them, they'd go see them. just by the looks of things, it doesn't look like there's a road that's going to be near them where we can go and see. So we're going to make our way, I think, to back towards Ithaca, slowly but surely. I'm sorry that we're not seeing what I was hoping to see, but look, that's just how things are. And we may have better luck on the way back, depending on the snow geese that I saw on the lake. So that's, if I hadn't seen anything, I might say, boy, I don't want to, risk having a sighting of them. But I could probably show you the ones on the lake better than I could show you those just now. I could show you the fake ones, but I don't think so. Or an eagle in the air. I'm kind of thinking eagle. I can't see it now. There's no doubt. I mean, there are times when you're bird watching and you strike out. I mean, it happens. We haven't really struck out yet. Counts against us. How's that? .33 degrees. Too sunny for my taste. Time for sunglasses. It's not, but like the heat shimmer between us and other things that just distort the images. So you can't get real close-ups from real and sharp, I should say, sharp close-ups from such long distances. It just can't happen. That's why I say we've kind of reached our limit. The gear I have has good magnifying capabilities. Sometimes you just, if you can, safely, without bothering the birds and legally and everything, you have to just get closer. You can't just rely on lenses or special cameras or anything like that. Not seeing any eagles around. Let's quickly go through Mays Point. Some people out there with cameras. I don't know if they're seeing anything. Hold on, what do I see? Is that an eagle? It is. On the ground. Let's see if we can go get a look at it. This will be, I need time to set up. But there's an eagle on the, hopefully it'll stay there. There's an eagle on the ground. We might get a good look at it. Okay, I need some time to set up here. And I need to get a coat and everything. I've got to, because it is cold. Working on it, working on it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, wrong hand. Okay, we're almost ready. Hopefully the eagle's still there. Still with me.